Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Actually, I'm in a session tomorrow. What I'm telling, I'm just confused. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here on a lecture of .NET programming. So was that a joke or I'm confused? Just a second. Let the system start. Don't worry, I'm not intoxicated. I'll smile, don't worry. And I'll make you laugh as well. चिंता मत करो, ये वाला जाएगा नहीं. बैठो वहीं पे. That is the reason why I was a bit, you can say, terrified to visit here today in IRDAS. Today our discussion is on boring Windows applications development using .NET frameworks. Basically, the most important part is, do you know this guy? It's not me. Basically, whenever we hear anything about programming, the situation of students or a person feels like this. What my responsibility here today is to show you all a creative way to learn programming. My interest today to show you all is how creatively we can build programs on Windows using .NET framework. Okay. Basically, I have some questions for you. How many of you have ever celebrated Valentine's Day? My responsibility today is to show you to love programming and to think creatively about programming. Basically, for me, programming is like talking to Katrina Kaif. How many of you are aware? This girl. So basically, first I'll introduce you. We have a lot of laughter and I think we got good captures of you all as well. So basically, my company name is VMDD Technologies. We are currently working on information security, Android applications development, cloud computing and embedded systems. These are some of the certifications of my company. We are ISO 9001-2008 with the certificate number 27497. We are certified from IIT Delhi with the certificate number 0700. We are registered in DRDO with the registration EC54, registered in September 2009. November 2009. And we are registered in Intel Registered Software Partner for Software Hardware Security. Today I'll be taking the session using .NET Framework on information security, applications development, virtual network computing and a bit of hacking. We'll be developing applications today. I can promise you one thing today. After the session, everybody here, if you will pay focus, at home you will be developing good applications with .NET Framework for Windows operating system. Okay, that is my promise to you all. and let's see how far I can go for. Let's see who am I first. The basic important part, why I am available here today and giving you lectures. I'm not one of these. I'm not a professor, not a lecturer, not a teacher as well, not a hacker as well. I'm not a doctor as well. This is my profile basically. I'm currently working as a project manager in VMDD Technologies. My current projects are on VoIP security, no antivirus requirement solution. My credentials are currently I'm working for perceptual computing, cognitive computing, information security, and Rackspace. We'll move right from here. This is why I'm here today. I'm a big cat here in information security and applications development, and you all are going to face application development in the near future. So all the session which we will be conducting today is practical based. Anybody who is interested to note down or who needs the records and the snapshot of today's session, just ping me in between and I'll start capturing the records as well. Okay, if you find it all important. So these are the basic demonstrations which we are going to cover. First we'll go for basic overview of applications development using .NET framework. Then we'll go for building creativity. Building creativity with basic networking. Then we'll go for making some applications using .NET framework. Then we'll go for how hackers call from different locations using mobile phones. What we'll be doing, we'll be hacking Windows 8 computer using .NET applications. Okay, we'll create the application right here and then we'll hack the systems using a normal mobile phone. We'll go with the concepts of Windows, Linux as well, the basic networking part, and then we'll go for some advanced things, the next generation computing applications basically, and we'll see what are different applications which are required for developing the applications. So let's start with the session today. I just need a minute. I'll just connect one more server so that I can build some basic important things for you. Basically, here what I have is, I have a phone right here. We'll be going for some practical demonstrations on Windows applications. I think this is turned off. The mic system is turned off. No issues. I'll just use this. Okay, so basically, can anyone tell me what actually .NET is? .NET framework. कोई मुझे बता सकता है? किसी को basic idea है .NET frameworks क्या हैं? What actually .NET is? That is fine. The answer is actually accurate. Basically, I will tell you what actually .NET framework is. .NET framework is a software framework for building applications on Windows. Okay, just a minute. सर से कहो कि घर जाके जल्दी जाएं और वहाँ से ना वो लेके आएँ, मेरी कैमरा वाली किट रह गई है घर पे। अच्छा वो हाँ जल्दी, ये वाला नंबर है, ठीक है, बाहर जाओ और कहो कैमरा वाली किट जल्दी लेके आ जाए 8 से। Okay, so I think everything is fine right now. Am I audible to everyone till the last? Okay, so basically .NET, who is the current owner of .NET? Can anyone tell me? The company? to which .NET belonged to? Microsoft. Microsoft developed .NET framework in 2002. The date it was released is 13th February 2002. The current version of .NET framework available with us today is 4.5. Can anyone tell me which is the latest Windows operating system which we are using? Windows 8. And the Windows Server part on the server side, which version we are using? 2K8. 2K8. That is fine. 2012. 2012 server is the latest version which we are using currently on the server side. Okay. Basically, .NET provides us the libraries to build applications for Windows platform. So there may be some questions that can't we develop applications for Linux using .NET framework? It can be done. We can make applications for .NET on Linux as well, but we need a runtime library for it, which is a virtual machine to be installed on Linux operating systems. Okay. So the general idea is we have a virtual machine. The name of the virtual machine is CLR. What CLR actually is, it is Common Library Runtime. CLR. What it is actually, it is a VM. Everybody is aware about VM, I think. Everybody knows what VM actually is. VM is a virtual machine on which we can play different applications. Okay. Let's see. Let's move forward. So this is all about the versions part and all. The recent version was 3.5, which was available in Windows 7 computer. The version 4.5 is available in Windows 8 and Windows Server 2012. When the .NET framework started, the history says the version started with 1.0. The name of .NET framework was Next Generation Windows Services Applications Development. How many of you all are aware that .NET is actually known as Next Generation Windows Services? How many of you are aware? Okay, no issues. Now you all are aware. I think you all heard it. Correct. Okay. So basically what our idea today is to build the applications for next generation, because creativity is the most important part in applications development. What my duty is, after today's session, you will be hacking computers by making your own applications in kind of a virus, you can say. Why I'm teaching you all this is because I just want you to build creativity so that you will find application development an interesting topic. Okay, because until we have a creative goal to achieve something, we cannot go for applications development. Okay, so we'll start with the session. First, what I want to teach you is not programming. I want to teach you a concept of connecting two devices, a Windows with a Linux computer, Linux with a Windows, Windows with a mobile phone, and a mobile phone with Windows. Okay, then what we'll do, what all technique which we apply for information security, we will make a application using .NET framework. Okay. The second part, what I promise you all is, at home today, all your computers will start speaking. Whatever you write, your computers will start speaking. We'll go for an application. Part 3 of the application is, we will learn a new kind of applications development in which we don't need any input device. Say we don't need any keyboards and all to operate the system. We'll go for such applications using .NET framework, because what I want to tell you is the level, okay, the level of computing which has reached up to and where it will reach in the next 5 years, that is the most important part. Okay, so let's see. How many of you have ever operated a phone via command line? कितने लोगों ने कभी देखा है या ऑपरेट किया है? ये वैसे ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Okay, so let's see. We'll start with a basic networking first. Can anyone tell me if I have to connect two computers? Okay, I have two computers available with me. One you can say is on a client side, other we have on a server side. What all we need to connect two computers? Can anyone tell me? The two important parts which are required to connect two devices. Interface. That is the correct part. We need an interface and what we need. अच्छा एक छोटा सा सवाल पूछता हूँ. कितने लोगों ने कभी दुकान से जाके सामान खरीदा है? कैसे जाते हो, पहुंचते कैसे हो दुकान तक? हाँ, using the transport. And what you know when you reach a specific दुकान. ऐसा तो हो सकता है कभी दूध लेने गए और पनीर वाले की दुकान में घुस गए. हाँ, we need an address. And what we actually need, we need a port number as well. Okay, so let's see. For connecting the devices, we need an IP address and a port number. How many of you agree with this? Is it sufficient to connect two phones, two devices using an IP address and a phone? Medium चाहिए, है ना? We need a medium to connect. That is correct. Okay, so let's see. We'll be connecting two devices. One is my client device, another is my server device. My client device is Windows 8. My server device will be an Android phone. What I'll do, I have an IP address here. I have one IP address here as well. The medium is Wi-Fi. And we have to use a port number on both the ends. The screen is visible to everybody. Okay, let's see. So, tell me how many types of IP addresses are available with us? कितने तरीके के IP addresses available हैं हमारे पास? दो टाइप के हैं मेरे ख्याल में. कौन कौन से? 4 and 6. IPv4 and IPv6. Let's say it can be written as IPv4 क्योंकि मैं अभी IPv4 यूज कर रहा हूं. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is the range for this X? Yes, 0 to 255. Okay. Everybody is clear with the networking concept. We need an IP address and a port. Can anyone tell me how many ports we have on a computer system or on a mobile device or any other computing device? How many ports are available? Yes. 30? 65,535 ports actually we say. You are correct. What's your good name? Nazim. Nice Nazim. So, the port numbers which we have is 65,535. Basically, the number of ports are available on each and every computing device. Okay, even if it is a phone, it is a computer, it is a Windows based computer, or it is a Linux based computer, or any other thing. Okay, we have 65,535 ports on both the ends. Can anyone tell me how can we decide which specific port we can use? How many of you have ever connected two devices and have used port? Please raise your hands. Those who are aware with the concept of ports. Tell me. One. Only one? Two. Okay. Basically, what I want to know is, do you know what particular port we can use from these 65,535 to use a specific service? Tell me.
Starting from 1 to 255 reserved for some specific protocol or services.
Definitely.
After that we can use for customization.
Yes, definitely. And the one more important thing is, even though if the particular port is not used, we can use any of those ports to connect multiple devices and to listen for our service. Okay, so that is the important part. You should Google for port numbers as well. It will give you a clear idea for connecting two devices. Why we are doing this? To build the creativity to go for applications development. Okay, so basically everything is clear. We have an IP address x.x. The current IP address for my system is कोई मुझे बता सकता है सिस्टम पे आईपी एड्रेस चेक करने के लिए हम कैसे यूज करते हैं? IP config, that is fine. IP config. Currently, what I am doing is I am connected to an Android access point. Okay, this Android access point is the wireless connectivity, wireless tethering of my mobile phone. Okay, and I have connected my Windows 8 computer to the mobile device using the wireless medium available in my mobile phone. Okay, so let's see the IP address for this connection, which is allocated to me using DHCP is this. Can anyone tell me what is the full form of DHCP? Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Okay, that is fine. Okay, people are aware. Wake up guys. इधर से ये कौन से इधर बच्चे बैठे हुए हैं? सारे मिक्स हैं? MCA first and 2? Okay, mix बैठे हुए? Okay, that is fine. Chalo, so basically now you all know what we use. We have a ipconfig command, and using the ipconfig I have found out all the particular IP addresses available to me. Okay, now my question is, whose IP address is this? The IPv4 address. Either it is for Windows 8 or mobile phone. Windows 8, and this is for, yes, the default gateway is the IP address of the mobile device. Why? Because this particular device is offering wireless connectivity in the vicinity, and I have connected my Windows 8 computer to the mobile phone using this Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's see. Let's write it here. Here we are. 192.168.43.43 is the device for Windows, and here I have 168.43.1 for this. Okay, I will choose a random port, say 7777 for the connectivity. Okay, पहले मेरा 4444 फेवरेट था, लेकिन 7777 यूज करते हैं. ठीक है, आज लकी डे नहीं है लगता है. Okay, so let's see. I have port 7777 on one side and port 7777 on other side. There are two important concepts in networking. क्या है वो important concept? उस concept का नाम है, पहला है server must be listening. Listening का कोई मतलब बता सकता है मुझे? या active हो. That means there must be a port which should be open and ready for connecting the devices. Okay, so let's see. So server must be listening, which means port must be open. Okay, the second part is a client should go to a server. Okay, server never comes towards the client. Always it's the responsibility of the client to request the server for a service. Okay, let's see. So client always requests. ठीक है, please don't mind the typos. Some genuine person said if you have the accurate words in between and the first and the last most is accurate, you can read out the word. I have seen it on Facebook. Facebook is a good medium to get aware about the general knowledge today. How many of you all Facebook has? कितने लोग Facebook यूज करते हैं? सब लोग? चलो अच्छी बात है, मजे करेंगे अभी .NET से फिर. ठीक है, देखो नाउ हमारा काम क्या है कि हमें सब कुछ उठा के इधर उधर से उठा के कहां लेके आना है? .NET पे लेके आना है. ठीक है ना, कुछ भी सोचना है, पानी कैसे पीना है? .NET से पियेंगे. ठीक है, this is kind of creativity we have to develop. So let's see, client always request. This is the important part. So अच्छा, अब ये बताओ मुझको, दुकान पे जाना है, दुकान कौन सा है? सर्वर. सर्वर का आईपी एड्रेस मुझको पता है, और क्या पता है? वहां पे जो पोर्ट लिसन कर रहा है. ठीक है, देखते हैं इसको. जनरली हम इसको कहते हैं पापा स्टाइल कहते हैं. ठीक है, देखते हैं व्हाट एक्चुअली पापा स्टाइल इज. विंडोज 8 एंड एंड्रॉइड. ओके, आईपी एड्रेस इज क्लियर, सारे कॉन्सेप्ट आपको क्लियर है. आईपी एड्रेस एंड पोर्ट, एवरीथिंग इज फाइन. ठीक है, इन मोर डिटेल्स विल डिस्कस इट लेटर. ओके, चलो देखो. सो यहां पे है मेरे पास एक गरीब सा फोन, सस्ता वाला है मेरे पास. किसके पास टैब है? हाँ, टैब एक्स टच, लो नाम भी नहीं सर मैम था, चलो ओके, मैम इज ब्लशिंग. Okay, no problem. So let's start with CMD. फिट हो गया आज तो. देखो, क्या है हमारे पास, मेरे पास एक तरफ क्या है, विंडोज कंप्यूटर, फाइन, ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं, और दूसरी तरफ है हमारे पास एन एंड्रॉइड डिवाइस. ओके, मैं क्या बताना चाहता हूं आप लोगों को, दो डिवाइस कनेक्ट करने के लिए हमें सिर्फ एक आईपी एड्रेस, पोर्ट और मीडियम, तीन चीज चाहिए. ठीक है, लाइनेक्स हो, विंडोज हो, फोन हो, कंप्यूटर हो, कुछ भी हो, वी कैन कनेक्ट. Even if it is a single board computer which only has a motherboard and has a Wi-Fi device inbuilt into it, we can connect it. Okay, we need an operating system. You can say a simple firmware can be used to connect two devices as well. Okay, we need to have a custom operating system for it. Okay, so let's see. Let's choose an interface and I'll show you the basic networking part which I promised. माई आइडिया इज, सबसे पहले हम लोग क्या बनाने जा रहे हैं, एक सैम्पल चैट एप्लीकेशन देख रहे हैं मैनुअली, सैम्पल चैट. ठीक है ना, बेसिक प्रोटोटाइप ऑफ अ चैट. रिक्वेस्ट जाती है, रिस्पॉन्स आता है. ठीक है ना, क्लाइंट कौन सा है, ये है क्लाइंट. सर्वर कौन सा है, ये है सर्वर. ठीक है, किसी को कुछ भी बना लो, मर्जी है तुम्हारी, तुम लोग चूज कर लो. अच्छा बताओ कौन सा है सर्वर. हाँ, इसको सर्वर कर दें, उसको क्लाइंट कर दें, इसका शेल वहां पे देखते हैं, ऐसा करते हैं ना. चलो ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है. तो लेट्स मेक अ सर्वर. प्रॉमिस करनी है हमको नेटवर्किंग में दो तीन चीजें. क्या, सर्वर हमेशा लिसन करना चाहिए. तो सबसे पहले क्या करना पड़ेगा, सर्वर ऑन करना पड़ेगा. राइट, आई एम यूजिंग एन इंटरफेस नेम्ड एज नेटकैट. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर अवेयर विथ नेटकैट. नेटकैट कौन कौन जानता है. हाँ, nobody is aware. I will tell you, it is the most lightweight interface written in C programming. It is known as hackers Swiss Army knife. Okay, all over the world, people, those who are involved in information security or hacking, they use Netcat to connect multiple devices. It is the most lightweight application using which we can connect multiple devices. Okay, so the name is Netcat. Okay, you can Google it. It is free, open source. You can get the particular code from the internet. And you can fool out in form of projects as well. कभी किसी को देना है प्रोजेक्ट एजेंसी में, चैट एप्लीकेशन बना दिया सर, नेटकैट का कोड, क्योंकि ओपन सोर्स अवेलेबल है. ओके, चलो लेट्स सी. सो हियर वी हैव नेटकैट. आई एम यूजिंग नेटकैट टू स्टार्ट अ सर्वर. ओके, NC.exe इज द इंटरफेस. क्या करेगा, आई नीड अ लिसनर. ओके, लिसनर क्यों, क्योंकि एक पोर्ट ऑन करना है. ठीक है, आई एम यूजिंग वर्बोस. वर्बोस मीन्स जो भी एरर्स आएंगे इस पर्टिकुलर कम्युनिकेशन में, आई कैन सी द एरर्स इन वर्बल पार्ट. वर्बली वो डिस्प्ले होंगे मेरे स्क्रीन के ऊपर, तो मुझे पता चलेगा कि कनेक्शन बना था या नहीं बना था. ठीक है ना, फिर हम मस्ती करेंगे. LVP, P is for port number. Okay, what exactly port is, one of the port which we will be using.